Hey, Roar Stars. Welcome to Sunday Fun Day. I am your host, Jill Hoyrup, and we are going to talk today about intentions and manifesting what we want in our life. So we've been doing this every week, every Sunday for over a year now. So go ahead and say hi when you pop on. I am a psychic healer. I got into all this woo-woo, wow-wow stuff in 2003. And it's really completely changed my life. I went from living kind of a soul-sucking existence to using my soul wisdom, my inner guidance, my intuition, and living from that space instead of my little head space. So welcome. Hello, Estha. Hi, Deb. Good to see you guys. Hi, Callie. Awesome to have you. Yeah, so how's everybody feeling this week? We've been doing little check-ins, energetic check-ins before we dive into the Zap It Up energetic activation for our intentions. I'm a little chilly today, you guys. Oh, forgot my water. That can't be. Okay, tell me how you are and I'll be right back. Commercial break early. Oh my goodness. I even had that on the counter all ready to go. All right. All right. Hey, Carmelie, how are you doing? Oh, Carmelie, tell me what's going on. What's the latest? Hi, Katie. So it's kind of chilly today. It's sunny, but still cold. So I'm got like this big blanket on my lap. I'm like, but I know we're going to heat up once we get going with the energy. So just really curious how everybody's doing. Mercury, we're going to be out of Mercury here tomorrow, I believe it is, and I just cannot be more thrilled. There have been, and I know we've talked about it last time, well, it was last week that we had like 5 minutes of no sound. So hi, Leah. So let me know if you can hear me, because there have been some really weird, and email things too for my work email, some really weird Mercury things like way after the fact. So it just shows me how everything is really shifting, and we just got to go with it, roll with it. Esther's feeling so good. All thanks to the Love Boot Camp. Yay! We've been having some powerful healing shifts in the Love Boot Camp, not allowing anybody to come in late. There's too much of a process as we go with all the healings, but yeah, we've only been, 10 days, almost 2 weeks in. So yeah, thank you, Esther. I'm glad you're having good shifts. Kelly says, right now I'm feeling really good, happy and hopeful. Good. Hi, Julie. Good morning. Yeah, so what's been going on? I feel like my brain turned back on. You guys know I've been kind of talking about this lower energy state and like being really introspective. And so the other day, my brain, it was like my brain turned on again. My brain turned on. I was like doing stuff, like not that I wasn't doing stuff before, but it just felt a lot different. So I'm wondering if anybody had any experiences like that lately. I was like, have I been sleeping and suddenly I'm awake? Like it felt that different. It felt like a complete 180. So I'm glad. And the other thing I do keep recognizing is the eclipse season. So the eclipse season energies can affect us both, for months before. I've heard up to 6 months, you guys, 3 months before, 3 months after. So that could really be part of it too for me. I feel like there's been some big shifting, just my life in general shifting also. So hi, Cindy, how are you doing? Katie says, I had another epiphany this morning. Ooh, are you going to tell us what it is? Deb says things are good. Good. Kelly can hear me. Yay. Kelly's doing a Zoom meditation today at 11, going on a little road trip tomorrow with my mom and little sister too. Cool. That sounds fun. You're getting out and about. Carmelie says, I was out of town last weekend for my aunt's burial. Okay. I was supposed to come home Saturday, but the alternator went out on my car. So blessed that it happened before I left town. A kind guy at the hotel that was parked next to me jump-started my car so I could get it fixed and wouldn't take anything. Angels everywhere. Yes, I love that. What an interesting story. And to me, the first thing obviously that popped in for that too was like Mercury again. Like Deb says, my financial situation is worked out now. Good. Awesome. You did one of your intentions on financial, didn't you, Deb? Carmelie says, I'm going to look at houses today. So excited to see the first one. Feels really good from the photos. Oh, good. That's awesome. Isn't that amazing how fast things are going for you, Carmelie? Just moving there and buying something, and it's really good. So as Katie's going to tell us. Katie says it's another realization of my stalker possibly interfering in my life. I'm getting a yes to that. Good. You're having good revelations. Well, to me, Katie, what I see happening is like you're kind of putting all the dots together. You're putting all the pieces together for it. So it's making a lot of sense. I'm getting a yes to that. Okay, Deb says yes, that she was doing financial abundance. Awesome. So let's have a little commercial break and hydrate and start thinking about, and you probably already know, but because we do this every week. So what is it that you're wanting to create? What intentions are popping up for you? We just had the full moon last week. We're not really going to use any special energies. I was kind of tapping in. There is a meteor shower, but I was getting a no to it. So we haven't used a meteor shower for a long time, but anyway, so if you want to pop your intentions in the comment section, we can work with those. Otherwise, you can keep them to yourself, which is fine. I'm just going to be tapping into energies as we go. Make sure you hydrate because we are navigating energy, so we need to replenish our hydration. Julie says, my new relationship, though not officially defined yet. Sorry, guys, I feel like I can't see with this light right in my eye. Okay. Okay, Julie's new relationship is going so well. I'm so happy. Yay. My intention this week is to stay in my positive energy and not lose focus of the new classes I'm taking. Yes. Estha's working on new love. All right. Anybody else want to share what they're working on? So we're not going to pull in. Let's see. Let me check in, see if there's anything different that we want to pull in. We're getting our full moon coming up soon. The meteor. I almost kind of felt this morning like when I was tapping and learning that Mercury was really on its way out the door, the shadow period was going to be over. I was feeling like maybe we would even use Mercury, but I'm like getting a no for anything. We're just going straight in with pure energy. So tap into what you're wanting to create. And we'll take a few deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. This breath helps us connect to ourselves and each other and me. I'm really sensing like a blank slate. I'm sensing a blank slate to start from. That's really cool. The meteor shower, I think it's been going on. It's ending on Tuesday. And I just happen to have my little thing up. So hold on a second. I'll look at it. My Elizabeth Peru. It is called the Delta Aquarides. And it peaks on Tuesday. So for what that's worth. Carmelie says, meeting my sister in Montana next weekend and having a girls' weekend while they car shop and school clothes shop. Cool. Might be meeting one of my cousins the following weekend in South Dakota. Wow, you're doing lots of stuff. So much fun. I'm loving being so relaxed and enjoying life. Yeah, sounds like it. It seems like you're doing a lot more now than before. Well, maybe I didn't know everything you did, obviously, but like it just feels like I sense that like you're kind of outward more. Katie says, trying to manifest a way to relocate away from the stalker and his family. Yeah, it does feel like a good idea. I don't know, would going into Denver help you close enough, but far enough away? But you got your son too. So yeah, I can feel that for you. Alrighty. So let's start pulling in our energy. So if you're new here, hi, what we're going to do is called a Zap It Up energetic activation, and we're going to ignite, expand, and magnify your intention, aligning it with your energy and sending it out into the universe. So like can attract like. So whatever's out there in the universe to help you create what you're wanting, that it'll show up, it'll match up with you. So this can be good for anything. Lately, I have been hearing to be more specific in what you're wanting to create. So keep that in mind as you plan your intention. Oh, I'm sorry, Deb, I missed your comment. Big moves forward and with spiritual journey. Yes. This is doing new love. Okay, Carmelie says, my intention, I guess, is to keep my connection to spirit strong and keep the joy flowing. Yes, you're very much more social now. Good. Alrighty, so if you have not shared an intention, that's totally fine. I'm just tapping into the energy of it to make sure it's all, we're all aligned and what have you. So let's start just pulling in some universal energy here. And we'll see how that feels and what it does as we go. So you just think about your intention and you have said it to me or out loud, so it's out there now. So I'm just tapping into the energy of it and we'll see what happens. Couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. To me, this energy is feeling really solid and really grounded and really gentle but firm. I love it when we do that one. So gentle but firm. So it's really sturdy. I feel the way it's coming in, I just feel like it's packing a punch, but it is very grounding and sturdy, and and I'm hearing the word attuned. It's attuned to us. Nice. How's everyone else feeling? Anybody feeling this? I kind of just got lost in it there for a moment, breathing and like feeling it. So I'm curious what you're feeling, if anything. So let's go through now. We've got all our energy. So let's actually ignite this intention. So we're literally like lighting it up. And again, now I'm back to our original where I'm seeing a match being lit, and it's being ignited, and your intention is taking off into the universe like a rocket. So there's a lot of exhaust and fire coming out from the bottom, and it's shooting off into the universe. Couple deep breaths. And however you are seeing this is completely fine. Julie's feeling light and soft. Nice. All right. There we go. So I can't see your intentions anymore. They have shot off into the universe. like a rocket, and I can feel them and kind of see the tail end, but I feel like I'm just seeing the energy of it, not really seeing it, if that makes sense. So it is out there doing its thing. So our next phase is to expand it. So we can take that energy of that rocket of desire and literally expand it out in all directions. I can't do that with my hands, but so it's heading out in all directions, getting bigger and bigger. And so the intention is that it's getting as expanded as you need it. So this is a little bit personalized for you. It's set up so whatever it is that you need is what's happening. So keep that in mind. A couple deep breaths. Yeah. So now next phase is to magnify it. So we've got that expanded rocket of desire. So I'm actually seeing an explosion of sorts, magnification of it, where it literally is kind of blown up and all those little pieces of this desire are heading out into the universe. Carmelie says she didn't see things like you usually do, but felt very relaxed and peaceful. Good. Oh, Deb's seeing my visualization perfectly. Awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, good. It's not just me seeing it. And yeah, you may not see it, but you may feel it, right? You might feel exactly what my words are, and you can maybe picture it in your own awareness or feel it in your own awareness. Whatever is happening for you is just dandy. All right, so those pieces are heading out. Some of them I'm actually seeing coming back down near you to be in your field. So that's interesting and new and different. Almost like I'm hearing, like it's almost like a doorbell. It's almost like a doorbell. The people, like, you know, when you come up to a doorbell, you ring the doorbell. So it's almost like people can reach out and touch these intentions. So again, with this frequency and this vibration of it, you're going to be attracting whatever you need, right, to fulfill what you're wanting. You're welcome, Julie. Katie's seeing it too. Awesome. A little rocket. Nice. Okay. So let's just sit with that here for a minute. I'm kind of getting the sense that it's a different energy, but there's some energy coming in that is like kind of wrapping all this up in a nice little package, but it's not just right here with us. It's way out there. It's way out where everything is, but I feel like we're in our own little bubble with this in some ways. So that's new and different too. So I'm hearing some of us need to be more connected to our intention energetically than we have been. So that's why it's like they're creating this protective bubble for us. Kind of locking it in, I'm hearing. Keeping us connected to it, I'm hearing. Is anybody getting the sense of that? Julie says it's like an easy button when we need reminding. Yes, I'm getting a big yes to that. Yeah. Couple deep breaths. Yeah. All right, I'm told we're complete, so let me know how you're feeling, what you're sensing, and make sure you hydrate. Deb says yes. Yeah, it just feels really, I'm feeling it kind of settle, like I'm getting, the feeling kind of that a little bit. I'm feeling it kind of settle, and there's a little bit more like integration this time than I felt before, and this compounding it into our energy field, which they're telling me has been done before, but not in this way. Like, we're always connected to what our intention is. But what I'm hearing is there's a different like compactness to what's been happening just now. So let me know how that feels. There we go. Couple deep breaths. I just keep feeling like we're kind of staying in this energy for a little bit. Is everybody feeling that? It feels kind of good. Estha's feeling calm. Yep. I'm feeling really calm on this one too. And I feel like I'm breathing a lot deeper than I normally might, where I'm just really conscious of breath. Is anyone else really conscious of their breath? And like, I'm just taking these deep breaths and still breathing. Callie feels calm too. Yeah. Is anybody a little lightheaded? I'm feeling like maybe we'll send out some balancing energy. I just had a little hit of lightheadedness, and it's kind of hitting me right here. I'm not really hearing that it's third eye activation, but I do feel like some things have kind of been maybe shifting. Katie's conscious of breath too. So here comes the balancing energy. I'm seeing lavender light of grounding. So we'll just do a quick little grounding. It's coming in through the top of our head, our crown chakra, cascading down our face and our neck and our shoulders, out our arms and fingertips, as my voice goes, down our torso, hips. I've been getting a lot with hips, knees, and ankles in the Love Boot Camp. So this is really interesting. So if anybody's needing some joint love, this is for you. Hips and knees and ankles, heading down out the bottom of our feet, this lavender light into the earth's core. Whatever you see in the earth's core is perfect. It's charging through the earth's core to the center. Yeah, we're going to the other side. I always go to the other side of the earth's core. So from wherever we're standing, we're going to the other side. And we are anchoring it and pulling back up with us the earth's core energy. I'm seeing a lot of reddish brown, lava, trees, bushes, rocks, pebbles this time too. That's new. And we're heading back up the bottom of our feet and our tailbone with this energy. The tailbone energy is going up the spine, which is how you feel supported in life, out around the neck, back of the neck and head, and out the top of the head. The rest is coming in through the bottom of the feet, up the legs. Again, I'm seeing ankles, knees, and hips. So there's your joint love. And in the torso, up the chest to the shoulders, down the arms, out the fingertips, and then up the neck, face, third eye, top of the head, crown chakra out. So when I'm speaking these specific areas is where I'm seeing some attention. So I'm letting you know in case that resonates with any of you. Awesome. Nice. That helped. So I don't feel like the spinning or whatever I was feeling in the front there of my head. Is everybody else feeling good now too? Or maybe you were feeling fine before the grounding. So let me know how you're feeling. So a couple of announcements. If you feel like joining the Academy, we are going strong. And there's 9 other lessons already for you in there on intuition and whatnot. August, we're going to be talking about energy management. In case you want to join, it's jillhoyrup.com/academy, and it's $27 a month US. So that is what's coming up soon. I guess that's my only major announcement right now. So you're welcome to join there. I don't know yet what's coming in for August for patreon.com/jillhoyrup, but we have a sliding scale over there, $7, $17, $27. We have an oracle card reading monthly for $7, a energy healing for $17, and you get both. It's tiered. If you do the 17 one, you get the oracle reading and the healing. And then if you want to do the 27 one, it's oracle card reading, the zap or the healing, and a zap it up. So in each month I channel in like what happens. So those are posted on August 1st if you're interested. Sliding scale. Deb is saying it resonates. I'm just feeling energized now. Good, because I know you were kind of calm from before. So awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys, so I have about 10 minutes. If you have any psychic questions that you would like some insight on, let me know. I haven't really been doing any predictions or anything lately. I just kind of stopped tuning in for now on world events. Well, I really wasn't too much anyway, but once my own intuition for myself started going off the deep end with what's happening, I kind of like, it just feels like there's so much shifting so quickly. So well, you guys know, because we talk every week. So, you know, my new latest when I'm going back to Mexico vibe is like November 2021. So, and I don't even feel like that's true because I feel like it'll keep changing as things keep unraveling in the world. So if you are feeling a little off kilter or a little unsure, then just know that you're not alone. I'm feeling that same way. I used to be really excited about, oh, no plan is the perfect plan. And now I'm kind of feeling a little antsy to have a plan. And I don't have a plan, which is still okay. So I'm kind of in this in-between space. So I don't know how you guys are all faring. So let me know how you feel and what you sense. I guess now that I'm talking about it, I'm getting info. So like regarding world events, you know, I'm still feeling like there's 3 waves. And I've kind of gotten that for a while. We've opened up here a little bit and then we've backtracked. So you may be seeing that in your areas as well. We've had spikes in cases as we've been more social over holidays. About 2 weeks later, we see a spike. So they're trying to navigate that. I'm lucky to live in a more rural, less crowded area and kind of out in the sticks, actually. I mean, we're not really in town. I'm about 15 minutes out of town. So it's really, it's pretty okay here, actually, for that. So curious if anything's going on for you guys that you want to share. Deb says, I'm kind of at a standstill and don't know which question to ask. Yeah, I get that. Let's see if I can just see what, I mean, I am getting a sense of And I know like you're on your path, you said that earlier. So it feels to me like maybe there isn't a question for you, Deb, because you're just kind of plugging along and things will be popping up as you go. But I feel like you have a pretty good handle on everything that you're doing right now. To me, you feel really aware and really engaged in what you're doing and in your own growth and the steps you're taking, for what it's worth. Katie says, am I on the right path? What else can I focus on besides relocating to get away from the stalker? He's a big influence on my son. Yeah. Yes, you're on the right path. What else can you focus on besides relocating to get away from the stalker? Yeah, I guess I would want to know, Katie, how you're feeling about, I don't even know if you can move. Like what could that be like? Because I feel like the main things of your life are building your business and then your son in this situation. So let me know kind of if you have anything that's popped up for you about that. Because if you can move in the same state but away, I would say to do that. I do feel like your son is kind of at that point where the influence is so strong. There will be some backlash from him about it. Like I feel like he won't be happy about it. But I feel like he will, once he's away from that energy and that influence, I feel like he will settle in, if that makes sense. But I don't even know if I feel like that could be possible for you. And I don't know if you would need to blame it on a really good job or something. Do you know what I mean? Like look in a different area for a good job is kind of what I'm sensing. Callie says, my husband and I are trying to get a piece of property in Easton where some of his family is for a vacation spot for us. It goes on the market for bidding on Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, I get a yes to that. Do you have any insights or feelings on that? I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes for getting it. Getting that piece. I'm asking about, yeah, that piece of land. Woo, that could be fun. You're welcome, Deb. Kelly says, I recently got a message about a sale of a property, but wasn't sure what that meant exactly and if it was true. So, Kelly, don't you feel like that your intuitive message about a sale of a property is in direct relation to this that you're already looking at? Do you feel like that? It's like, to me, it feels like they go together. So how does that feel to you? Let me know. I thought you were actually talking about a real message. But so tell me if that was an intuitive hit or if it was like an email or a message. Katie says, yes, I'm hoping to get a better job and move for that. Yeah. I can see that happening, Katie. I can see you applying. I don't know. I just keep seeing like Denver area, whatever. I know there's lots of suburbs. So I could see that could be your valid reason, right? Even though it's really this other reason. So Katie, I didn't really answer you about the other. So the only other thing I'm really seeing for you to focus on is just back to the consistency with the business stuff. And I'm seeing everything for you kind of all lined up. So, it feels like, on the right track and whatnot. Hi, Gay. We're doing intuitive guidance questions now, if you feel so inclined. We just finished the zap. I don't know, Katie, I just kind of keep seeing like everything's falling into place with these pieces. It's weird. I see things dropping in and I see you kind of like this with, step by step by step. So let me know if that resonates at all. Because I feel like you've done so much work on your business. Like it's just a matter of taking the steps and following the steps. And maybe even I'm hearing to broach the subject of moving with your son. I don't know if it's a way you can plant the seed of something. It's just still kind of interesting about the stalker thing because it's not your ex, it's the brother, right? So that's just, to me, there's like a disconnect there with like, why is he wasting his time? But I know why he is to bug you. Commercial break. Callie says, I think it was a fortune from a fortune cookie or something like that. Yeah, perfect. I mean, those are the things to watch for. Those are the things that are the signs that are coming out, right? Hi, Carol. How are you? What time is it for you? Oh, it must be like dinner time or something, right? Carol in Spain. Katie says, yes, step by step is exactly what I'm doing. Perfect. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, I definitely see that for you. And I see, Katie, like the effort, like I can feel the energy of the effort that you've been doing. Like, and then I keep just hearing like, wait, the baby steps, you're taking the baby steps. So maybe instead of focusing on other things, maybe try to, what's my word? Like figure out, or I'm hearing like flush out, like the moving piece. Like what could that look like? Maybe brainstorm it a little bit and just start getting those doors of possibilities open and get those infinite possibilities rolling around. Tell the universe you're open. How could we make this happen? What could it look like? Let's be curious. Maybe have a talk with your son about finding a new job in a new area because of whatever, and have a family discussion, or just kind of get that ball rolling is the way I see it happening. And then you may decide, yes, you totally want to, or no, you totally don't. But I just feel like you'd get more information from doing that. Does that make sense? That's part of the thing about just being curious and interested and using the energy right now of the open possibilities, the infinite possibilities. I would say open possibilities, open door to possibilities. You're just seeing what feels good. You're just playing around with it. You're just curious. You're just interested. You're not making any decisions. Don't freak out, but you are noticing what feels good. I'm going to do a brainstorm. I'm going to see what happens and go from there. Oh, Katie, you're saying he's open to moving? Done deal. You're all over it. Start comparing housing costs. Do you have friends in those areas? Where would you want to go? Apply for jobs. I definitely feel like if he's open to moving, then yes, huge yes. To me, he seems like he's at a turning, because I know at one point, Katie, you had said, maybe I'll just let him go live with his dad. So there's a turning point happening here, right? Of development and he's in his teenage years. So I don't know, I could see that going really well if you do get him out of that environment. Callie says the Zoom meditation is to learn to maybe feel my chakras vibration. So I'm excited. Another neat experience. Yeah, that sounds really good, Kelly. Estha's saying, will my wishes come true? Yes, I'm getting a yes to that. So I'm getting a yes to that, Estha, even though I know that's not necessarily a specific question. So, but I'm not giving you a timeline notice. I don't have a timeline for you. And anymore, with the way things are, I just feel like timelines are shifting so much. So, yeah. All right, gang. Thank you so much for joining in. This was a fun little check-in and zap. I really liked how different it was this time. So, keep me posted. I'll see you in the group. I'll see you around, you guys. Have a super good week, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.